The Judgment Paladin is currently the best Paladin build in Diablo 4 Season 11. And today I have a really cool speed farm version that can even finish pit in like 1 minute and 30 seconds. My current best is close to 2 minutes. This is a mix of the Judgment pit push and the speed farm hammered in build. And the best thing is it will be Captain America combined with Flash. But what we are doing different now and how does the build work? Well, we will sacrifice some damage in order to get faster. While we still go for the seal of the second trumpet, the biggest changes are Arch Wheel, Purify, Holy Bolt and Bless Shield. If you still want to have a guide for the pit push version, you can also check out my pit push version of the build. So how does these interact together and what do we do with our aspects as we lose another legendary aspect? So we're still gonna play with Arbiter and with the Arbiter Safety aspect that will reduce our Arbiter evade CDR. Thanks to the Argent Wheel Ring, we're gonna cast equipped Chorus skill after we travel 2 meters. And now the combo begins to start. With the Holy Bolt, we're gonna put Judgment on the enemies. With the Shield of Justice, we're gonna detonate our Judgments. So pretty simple. We constantly cast Holy Bolt for our Judgment and then blow everything up with Blessed Shield. Thanks to Argent Wheel, Blessed Shield will get casted automatically and it will become an auto seeker skill and will detonate everything in your reach. You can add Purify for even more damage, but it's not needed. So the only 3 buttons you need to cast is Arbiter of Justice once it gets off CD, and then hold down Evade and Holy Bolt. For Evade, I would recommend to you things like a keyboard that will hold down your Evade button, and you also need the boots that will reduce the Evade after an attack. So with Holy Bolt, perma attacks you will constantly dash around with Evade. Keep in mind, to have a high uptime of your Arbiter of Justice than your cooldown, you will need to use the Relentless Paragon board and your Arbiter of Justice temper for your 100% Arbiter uptime. For your aspect, you will drop Aspect of Ascension because we don't have a good uptime on it and we need the aspect of Judicator. I'm currently also working on a version with the Judicator's Glaive Helm that triggers the Spear of the Heavens, so we don't even need Holy Bolt any longer, but I will update you in a further video on that. So if you already want to have a sneak peek on that version, just come and say hi on my Twitch stream. So these are the tools you need to have a really cool Captain America dashing around build. You also want to have a high crit chance in order to reach 100%. At town, you should have a base crit chance of 73% because that will give you around 100% crit chance with Fun Aura and Break the Line. You also want to stack attack speed to have the maximum bonus from your pre-char node with 70%. On boots, I would recommend a faith per second roll, so we'll have an easier time with the Quacks rune. Although you have, so we'll go now into the deep dive of gear, skill and Paragon board. If you liked the video until now, hit the like and subscribe button so you will never miss a Diablo 4 guide from myself again. And also, come around to my Twitch chat and say hi if you have some instant questions on the build. Do you also play with the build? Post down your fastest pick clears in the comments or if you have some further questions. So let's get straight into the gear of the Judgment Speedfarm build. So for our helmet we still have the half petition, and with a crit chance on double crit this would be your best choice. Then for your Shroud of False Death, still a double crit on all stats. And if you're super lucky, you can get the Fortified Temper where you're gonna get 50% increased armor and you're gonna fortify when healing at full life. This will give you an extra barrier. This is super helpful in staying alive. Now for your gloves, you want to go for the aspect of Golden Hour, so your judgments deal 100% increased damage and also the judgments can detonate other judgments. Also, you want to have a attack speed GA and a crit on it, as we need to stack way more attack speed to attack faster, and also get cooldown reduction, strength on it, and as your temper arbiter duration. But the best one is really the attack speed, try to get as a double crit. So now for your pants, get a strength, max life, you don't need potion capacity, it is still from my push scenario, and also armor on it. You can also get things like auras, and I also reroll attack speed. This is actually really nice. So I get some attack speed because I have like 2 of my unique rings, so I cannot get attack speed from these, and also get the aspect of the Indomitable, so you're gonna get more damage based on your block chance. So now for your boots, and these are the big changes from our Judgment push build, because we have now the Arbiter Safety, because our main mobility skill is the evade, and so we're gonna evade, cooldown reduce, with our Arbiter. And for your affixes, go for Strength, Max Life, Armor, and Faith per second, and also get a crit on Arbiter Duration. You need 2 of your Arbiter Duration crits in order to get a maximum uptime, and that you can just speed through the map in kind of, if you're lucky, at least 2 Arbiter of Justice. For your weapon, it's a Crystal Opus. Get a crit on your heavyweight and also a double crit. The best one here is, I think, if you're gonna get attack speed on it. Holy damage is also fine. Try to get a high unique value as you can get. As I said, we're gonna try to get as many attack speed sources as we can, because we don't need that much damage, but we need more attack speed, so we're gonna attack faster so we can clear faster. So now for your amulet, get the aspect of the celestial strife. This will help you a lot to get more damage against vulnerable targets. Also get righteousness, fortitude, things like sharpens, iron sharpens, just some good passive things. Get and guard on it. Then for first ring, seal of the second trumpet. This is basically a must for all of the judgment builds. And also get a crit chance and a double crit chance on shining armor and get a close to 100% of your judgment unique value. You don't need a crit on your transfer judgment to deal double damage, because we also have a temper on our weapon fight. So then for your second ring, and this is also the other big change, the Argent Wheel, as I introduced in the intro. So with Argent Wheel, we're gonna cast our Blessed Shield every 2 meters we move, and Blessed Shield gonna detonate our judgments on the target. So now for our shield, we got Aspect of Ascension, so we're gonna do more damage when we casting a cooldown skill that will trigger our Arbiter. I still think I need to switch this, because I kinda don't have any skills now to cast my Aspect of Ascension. So this will be kinda the first thing I will change out when I have another shield here in place. So this will get even better in the build. And then for affixes, go for Strength, damage reduction, cooldown reduction, and also crit chance. And also for your temper, get chance for judgment to deal double damage. So for your Runewords, pretty important, get Gem Ohm for more multiplicative damage, and also the Bug Quacks for your jewelry. You can try to min-max with more skulls for more damage, but you can also go safe with 1 ruby, 1 emerald, and then also 1 skull. And then for armor, go for full ruby. For oath, we have the Judicator, and for skill tree, this is kind of the same like the normal judgment build, but we have Holy Bolt now with the ricocheting bolt. So it ricochets 3 times. This will help us a lot with Blessed Shield, so we can judge the enemies first, then get Blessed Shield 1 point as also the Shield of Judges, so you can detonate the judgment on the targets, then get Max and Guard, Riposter, you get Max Fun Aura, really important for my attack speed, Rite of Vengeance, then get a Rite of Might with Defiance Aura, then get for your Valor skills Max in Best Offense, Fortitude, Max in Conviction, so we're gonna get more attack speed, and also Resolute. I still need to get like a way to get more Resolve up. Need to check this out. Then for our Justice skills, get Purify is also Descendants, so we're gonna purify the enemies. Then also get Max in Crack Armor is also High Charity for more cooldown reduction, we need this. And then also get Leave Luck to Heaven, so we're gonna get more lucky chance to block our things. Then get Righteousness, and then max out Iron Sharpens Iron, Break the Line, Heavyweight. For your ultimate skills, max out Mastercraftwork, your Arbiter of Justice with Reach of the Law, and then also max out Shining Armor as also Giant Slayer. And then for your key passives, get the Judgment Day. So for Paragon, basically most of the things are the same. For the first board, get the Spirit. For the second board, get the Judicators, also the Breacher. Try to get as many attack speed sources as you can for more damage bonus for the Breacher. Then your Castle as Snakes as also your Law. Then for the second last board, we have now the Shield Bearer and also Exploit, because we're gonna try to one-shot the enemies. So Exploit is kind of the best, because we don't have a really good natural vulnerable source to get for first hit. And for your last spot, get the candy with your Endure. Cleave Endure only if you have the Fortified Temper. Other than that, get the board room, you're gonna get more damage. So for your D1 gift, take the Essence of Lies, Anguish, Hellfire, and your Squalor in your corrupted one, and the Essence of Pain, Essence of Shadows, Essence of Screams, and Essence of Sin in your purified one, because you're gonna get increased armor, increased resistance, crowd control, and also you're gonna get a barrier when you get injured. And for a Merc, right now take Grahir with your all res, and take Variana for some attack speed, but I will always maybe change it. So I hope I could show a really cool Speedfarm build that does pretty well. I think it can even reach to things like 1 minute, 30 seconds or something. If you have some further questions on the build, please ask them in the comments down below. And also leave a like and a sub on my YouTube channel. And until next video, bye.